Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Oracle Eris, your tarot reader today. Please hit the like and subscribe if you haven't already. But today's message is going to be a channel message, and it's kind of going to be like a couple things mixed in one. It's going to be a dream message, and then I'm going to burn this candle while I talk about the dream message and what I feel like that means for the collective. And we're still going to get into some tarot, okay? But yeah, like I said, hit the like button, subscribe, because we're all a community around here. But yeah, let me go ahead and get into this, right? Because I feel like this is very important. So I had this dream, and I was in, I think, middle school. And usually when I have dreams like that, I take it as confirmation that there may be more for me to learn in a particular subject, or that I haven't necessarily learned a lesson fully all the way. But I usually take it to mean there's something more that I have to learn. But in this dream, the highlight wasn't me. It was actually the people in the school with me that Spirit was trying to highlight. It was a lot of familiar faces from my past that was in that dream. And those people that didn't even go to school with me when I was growing up, who were in that dream, that were classmates in the dream. And I feel like this is confirmation for some of you. If you feel like somebody's been trying to compete with you regarding your knowledge, your wisdom, that is so. Somebody definitely is trying to compete with you regarding what you know, or how you know it, or how you convey the information that you know. For those of you who may just be wondering, I definitely get this vibe that there is someone who's envious or jealous of what it is that you know, and they want to compete with you in that. So, for example, I have a lot of esoteric knowledge, okay? I'm very knowledgeable when it comes to spirituality, but I did not graduate high school. And crazy enough, I have my own business. I earn my own money. And there are a lot of people that I used to go to school with, where when I struggled in school, it was okay. It was more okay for these people to accept me, or be my friend in those times, because they felt like there was something about me that they could compete in, or something about me that made them feel better. And because I was struggling in the school system in America, that made them feel like they had a better chance at life. So now the roles have completely, in their eyes, seem to have reversed. And that's why they showed up in this dream, is that it seems like even though I struggled growing up, or I struggled in these certain areas of my life, I am succeeding. And these people are having a really hard time coming to terms with the reality that being good at school, let's be honest, being good at school or being good in a system does not make you better than or less than anyone. And also, it may give you what seems like a better chance, but it does not mean that you are guaranteed success and everything is going to be handed to you. And it does not make you more deserving of success simply because you succeed at something, at one thing in your life, and someone else that you know doesn't, right? So these people are having a really hard time. And I feel like this isn't just a message for me, because it wasn't just me in the school. It was a lot of different people. I was just seeing a lot of familiar faces. I feel like this is collective energy. And that's why there were so many people in the school in this dream, is because there are a lot of people who are uncomfortable, who thought it would have never been you. I'm literally hearing who thought it would have been you. Like, who would have thought? There are a lot of people who were doubting your success or you because of something you may have struggled with in the past. For me, it just so happened to be I struggled in the school system. I actually didn't get shitty grades. I wasn't a bad student or bad at learning. I was bad at being processed in the system that America calls the education system. And because it was so difficult for me, I opted out, and I still didn't let that stop me from doing the things that I wanted to do. These people have let other people determine their success. And because of that, they've done certain things and done events in their life, or done certain experiences in the hopes that they would achieve some kind of success. But what's important here is these people have not yet defined what success is to them. I really feel like Spirit is encouraging you to define what success means to you, so that when you wake up in the morning, you can decide for yourself if you are successful, rather than letting society or other people tell you if you're successful. Because what happens is, for example, growing up, we were taught very heavily that we have to go to college to get a good job in order to pay off the debt from going to college, and to be able to afford having a family. Now, I went the complete opposite direction. Not only do I not have any kids at all, But I didn't finish getting my high school diploma. And I still went and decided to do all the things I wanted to do. A lot of the things that I'm doing in my life now, I used to think that I had to have my diploma. I had to go to college. And the truth is, if I had done those things, I wouldn't have the space in my life to have done the things that I wanted to do. Because I would have been way too busy investing time, money, and energy into the things I thought I had to do. So, point being, these people have spent a lot of their lives chasing someone else's idea of success. And what is happening is they are in the process of still chasing that dream. And you are either in the process of chasing your own dream, or not to say chasing, I don't even like to say that. You're in the process of receiving your own dream of success, or spirit is heavily pushing you towards that. Now, mind you, the way we see our lives isn't necessarily the way others see our lives either. So someone could look at me and think, wow, she's got it all. Mind you, I look at myself and I think there's so much more that I'm going harder for. Every day I wake up and there's so much more that I'm going to continue working towards while still being grateful for everything that I have. And these people, it's just giving ungrateful. Honestly, it's giving ungrateful. They have put in all this energy, all this effort, and all this work, and they feel that it's not fair that you are receiving accolades of some kind, or you're going to be receiving accolades of some kind. But I'm gonna go ahead and light the candle now. So yeah, I also might read the wax. I have like a brown paper bag beneath me to catch the wax, but I feel like it's important to read the candle flame in terms of the collective right now. So we're gonna light that. I'm going to go ahead and keep going into the dream message. So, collectively, a lot of people are learning what is success to them. What does success feel like to them? Because you can chase somebody else's definition of success, and what happens is when you get there, you end up realizing that wasn't even your destination that you really wanted to go. It is what someone told you or taught you success looks like, but that's their definition. That might be what makes them feel successful, and these people are bitter. Honestly, it's kind of sad. It's okay to get somewhere and realize, oh my gosh, I've wasted a lot of time because this isn't what I really want. That's where you self-evaluate and think, how can I get back to what it is that I really want? Instead, these people are blaming you or trying to like poke holes in your personality or poke holes in your life. They're trying to find ways to break you down to make themselves feel better, because it's like, well, okay, I can only use me an example, but I know for a fact some of the people in that dream are looking at me in the sense of, well, I mean, at least she doesn't have a degree. At least I finished college. And it's like, yeah, but at least I'm not fucking miserable every damn day working a job that I hate. At least I'm not miserable surrounded by friends that I don't fucking like and don't like me. At least I am happy and at peace with myself, right? So these people are trying to basically look at your life and kind of find a way to shit on it and rain on your parade to make themselves feel better. And I'm really here to give this message. Stay away. Stay away from people in your past. It is currently Mercury retrograde at the time of me recording this video. Stay the fuck away, because a lot of these people are coming in with the intention that they wish they had what you have. And they feel subconsciously or consciously that you don't deserve it. If they felt like you deserved it, they would be inspired. But because they feel like it's not fair, that at some point, especially people from your past who knew you growing up, they could feel like it's not fair. And they could come in with the intention to sabotage. And I feel like also another thing, there is that energy of people wanting to get their way from you right now. I feel like now is not the time to mediate. Be careful trying to mediate situations, because in the dream, it was very clear, like they were trying to, the teacher was giving me all of this work and kept favoring all the people from my past, like the teacher would go out of their way to help them, or, I wouldn't even say nurse, but it was just like this weird energy of, like now I'm the one everybody's looking at. These people also are trying to compete with either your looks or the attention they feel that you are getting. So again, we go right back to accolades. And that's one thing I do not agree with, okay? You cannot mediate a situation and come to a mutually beneficial situation between you and another person that has ill intentions towards you. You can't do it. Their whole energy is reading they don't like to see you do well or to see you succeed. You can't mediate it. There's nothing you could do. And for some of you, be careful because some of these people are your family members. Some of these people are your closest friends, okay? They may have met you in a cycle or a period in your life where things were a lot more difficult perhaps, or maybe they felt like you guys are more on the same level even. But it seems to a lot of people that you are elevating or you are moving on or you are outgrowing them or you're outpacing them. I literally just heard you're outpacing them. And this is triggering. And because this is triggering some people, they're going to either want to sabotage, attack, or lash out, okay? Be wary. If you all of a sudden are going through some kind of situation where someone lashed out at you and you didn't even do nothing, or it's over something that seems so weird, like it doesn't make any sense, that is because they have this spirit of competition in them or some kind of spirit of wanting to sabotage you. And if they can't get to your money and they can't get to what you built, they might try to get to you, as in get a reaction out of you. And if they can't do that, they might even try to go through other channels and fuck with or fuck over the people that you love and hurt them to hurt you. So be very careful who's in your corner. Okay, have your defenses up. And yeah, so looking at the candle flame, I feel like for a lot of you, there's a need to stand your ground at this time for real. There's a need to stand your ground. There are also people from your past who are wanting to dim your light or want you to dim your light for them. Yeah, definitely. There's a lot of people from your past who want you to dim your light so that they feel more comfortable in your energy. The candle flame suddenly got really small when I said that. Be wary of playing it small to make somebody else feel better as well. I also get the vibe there's a need to pull your energy back into yourself at this time. Spirit is telling you to recall your energy. I'm also hearing return to sender or a reversal spell. I'm hearing be careful and protect your information. Keep your information close to your heart, but shine. I'm hearing Spirit say shine as bright as you fucking want to. I'm also hearing throwing shade. Somebody could be trying to throw shade at you or wanting to throw shade at you. I'm hearing shots fired. Somebody could want to harm you. Something about a gun. Yeah, something about a gun or some kind of weapon. Not only does somebody may feel like they want to harm you, but somebody could feel like the only way to dim your light is to hurt you or harm you physically. Yeah, your light, like your soul, your spirit is really bright to a lot of shadowy energies right now. If there are people in your life who are suddenly lashing out at you, it is because you are shining very bright and they're triggered. I'm hearing Spirit say if your light triggers a trap in a dark room, it does not mean that you are shining too bright. It means you're doing your job. For some of you, you may wonder why it seems like people always react some weird way towards you or act a certain kind of way towards you. It is because some of you may trigger people unintentionally, but the point of this is that you are inspiring people to grow. It's just that there are people who choose not to do the self-work. I'm hearing messy, looking at this candle wax. Very, very messy. Somebody may want to come into your life and bring some kind of messy situation back up. Yeah, I'm hearing crying and tears. Be wary of emotional manipulation through tears or somebody crying to you, trying to get their way from you. I just heard be wary of family trying to use emotional manipulation. I'm also hearing be wary of taking advice from certain people because they've been waiting to tell you that you are wrong. Some of these people see how bright you are shining and they want to tell you that you are wrong. Yeah, I keep hearing you are so wrong for that. You are so wrong for that. And it is not that you are wrong, actually. I mean, be aware of being gaslit or someone gaslighting you. It's not that you're wrong. It's just that these people consider you shining your light as wrong. And since they can't say that, they are going to wait for situations where they feel validated to tell you that you're wrong, even if it's not valid. They will wait. For example, say somebody feels like me having my own business is wrong. They don't want to say that they feel like my success is wrong and they hate to see it. They're going to wait for some kind of situation to arise where they feel like, okay, me and so-and-so get into it. They're going to come to the other person's defense and cuss me out or yell at me and say all the things that they already felt. And I really feel like that's the truth, y'all. Be wary of people who already felt a certain way towards you, trying to convince you that they are valid because they already felt these things towards you, especially friends and family members at this time. Some of these people already wanted to dim your light, and because they felt like they couldn't or they weren't allowed or they were, boundaries. Some of you set boundaries with these people. They feel like they couldn't or they weren't allowed. So they waited for the first moment or opportunity where they felt validated to say what's really been on their mind. And that's really what I'm hearing. I just heard, I can't wait to tell you that you're wrong. So it's some people in some of y'all lives who have been waiting for the moment and the day where they could like cuss you out or belittle you. Yeah, I'm hearing belittle. I'm definitely hearing belittle. I'm hearing drowning. Some of these people are drowning in despair, sadness. Yeah, like drowning in their own negative. I'm hearing stench or filth, drowning in something nasty that they created, and they wanted you to pay the price for it. Spirit, show me the energy of my dream for the collective. What is the energy of my dream for the collective? Show me through the flame, Spirit. Oh yeah, see the flames start moving. So I really feel like, and I know you guys can't see the flame for real, but yeah, guys, there's definitely this energy of your wisdom and your knowledge being intimidating. That's what I'm definitely seeing. I'm seeing books. I'm hearing reading. Some of you could benefit from reading something at this time. Yeah. You're growing, you're expanding, you're graduating. Ah, I see. Some of these people feel like once upon a time you guys were in the same grade and now you have graduated either to a new grade, to a new level, or you graduated in some kind of area in life, or they feel like you are graduating or you're going to, or you have too much potential to. Be very, very careful. I'm hearing some of these people in your family or close friends see your potential and they want to take that from you because they feel like they don't have that same potential. Show me the energy of the dream, Spirit. What is it that you want the collective to know? Talking and speaking. There are some people who get triggered when they hear you talk or hear you speak. Some of you, some people feel like you lie or that you have to be making up the things that you know because they could be older than you and they feel like when they were your age, they didn't know the things that you know. So some older folks are triggered by the knowledge that you have. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get to the tarot. After I put out this candle, it literally does not want to go out. Usually I can just shake my candles and it will go out, y'all. Like, it's still lit. It's still lit. That is very unusual. That to me speaks to, that's what I'm saying. Like, this stuff is real, y'all. Like, tap into your abilities at this time and use them to your advantage. Like, Spirit just gave me the idea, like, you should read the candle flames. I always do this, mind you, for myself, but Spirit just told me like you should do that for the collective because this is a gift that you have. And I feel like that's true for some of you. I got wax all over my leg now, but I feel like that's true for some of you. Like, you're like a candle that can never be put out. Like, it don't matter what people are doing to you. You can't be put out. Your light literally can't be put out. I said this candle represents the collective. Your light cannot be put out unless you put it out. Somebody might influence your light. They might try to damp your light, dim your light, but they can never put you out. So I feel like that was confirmation for basically what we were just talking about. And what's funny is I didn't get a drop of candle wax on these cards. I got candle wax all over my phone, all over my leg, probably on the wall somewhere because I was shaking the candle around, but it's okay. So yeah, I'm going to just show y'all the candle wax. I know everybody's not into that, but here's the candle wax, y'all. Okay, so I'm definitely hearing tears. I'm hearing crying over spilled milk. People crying over spilled milk. So, Spirit, for the collective, what is it that you want to convey regarding people trying to compete with their level up? I definitely feel like you guys are just advancing and somebody is trying to compete with that. I'm hearing get 3 cards. Oh, okay, I see. So it says don't let pride get in the way. These people letting their pride eat away at them. They are letting their pride eat away, and That's why the shit ain't going their way. It's because they're so in their ego. Oh, I'm hearing bruised, fragile egos are going to be broken down at this time. People who have very fragile egos are going to react instead of respond. There is a difference. So there is a really big message of don't be that person so in your ego that the slightest thing brushing up against you that happened that you didn't like or you didn't agree with you, go off and explode. That is very, very one, toxic, but two, ain't nobody gonna wanna be the fuck around you. Your blessings ain't gonna be around you if you acting like that. And that goes for people who are doing that to you where it seems like something so trivial. And I just experienced that where something so trivial was blown out of proportion because of somebody's ego. And I also experienced people trying to gaslight me and make it seem like I'm wrong because they've been wanting to tell me they feel like I'm wrong, but they didn't have a reason or a situation to do so. So they waited. And it's like, I feel like with the next card being nothing will come of this situation, I really feel this heavy energy of these people are the reason their lives look the way it do. It don't have nothing to do with you. These people being dim and not having no light in their life, that's their problem. I feel like these people see your light and they feel like you're obligated to come be that candle in their life. That you have to come burn and burn all the way out into nothing to shine the way for them. And Spirit is saying no, like nothing's gonna come in the situation until people get out their fucking ego. Okay, now people are so busy in their ego trying to tell you you're wrong that they don't see all the filth, the lack, the nastiness, the disgust in their life that they're not even working on. They're so busy trying to tell you you're wrong, but they ain't did self-work in about 10, 20 fucking years, okay? And then we have a win-win outcome is in the forecast. Yes, absolutely. There's nothing more to be said. Like a win-win outcome. You cannot lose. You cannot lose. These people are the only ones who lose by trying to hold on to their ego. You don't lose a motherfucking thing. So now is the time to definitely stay in your bag, stay in your energy. Don't drown yourself in work, of course. Still focus on yourself. Still focus on self-love and self-work. But you cannot lose in this situation just because somebody else's ego is bruised, okay? So yes, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video resonated. Let me know if you like me doing things differently. If you are a newer subscriber or somebody who's new on my channel, please hit that like button and subscribe. I appreciate it so, so much. And let me know what you think of the video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.